These are like stress buster balls. Hey foodies, welcome to Cooking Shooking. Today let's make some pav buns, and I can assure you that you won't buy that store-bought crap again. So let us start cooking shooking. You will need 2 cups of plain flour or maida, a little more than 3/4 cup of milk, about 180 to 190 ml, a teaspoon of salt, about 4 teaspoons of butter, 1.5 tablespoons of milk powder, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar. You will also need about a tablespoon more of milk and a teaspoon more of butter for the brushing. Warm the milk and add in the sugar along with the yeast. Stir this well and keep this aside for about 10 minutes. Onto a kitchen platform, I'm going to add in my plain flour, maida, salt and the milk powder. Mix well and make a well. Once your yeast mixture froths up like this, then add it to your dough. All goes at once because it's a tried and tested recipe. And if your mixture does not froth up like this or little less, then don't use it, otherwise you will get hard bread. Now we're going to knead this through. Oh my god, look at this. Now we're going to knead this until it all comes together. Then we're going to add in our butter. This is what we are looking for, a sticky mass, not a dough at all. Now we're going to add in our butter. The moisture in this dough is what is going to make our pav super soft. So if your dough is not sticky and not soft, make it sticky and soft. Now I'm going to use a scraper. You can use a metal or a plastic one. I'm going for a plastic one just because of its stability and flexibility. Now we're going to knead this through for about 15 minutes right here, right now, like this. You can find the detailed text recipe in grams as well as in ml in our website cookingshooking.in, and it will turn from a sticky mass of dough to a dough that is formable to a ball. You can even do the chakki piecing, but make sure to scrape once and gather it all together and start again. All we are doing right now is forming the gluten in this. So I've been kneading and scraping this for about 15 minutes, and look at this, how this is coming all together in my hands. Now I'm going to just form it to a ball and place it in a bowl. It will be quite sticky, and there you don't use any other flour or any more moisture, anything, while you're kneading this for about 15 minutes. Just knead it like it is and it will get like this. Don't add anything else. And cover this and keep this aside in a warm spot for about 45 minutes to 1 hour so that it proofs well, and then we're going to form our pav buns onto. You can even touch the top part of it with some water or oil so that it does not rise and form a skin. Our dough is proofed. It's quite on the third rise. I mean, it has risen thrice. Now I'm going to take some plain flour maida, about 1/4 cup, and that is what we're going to use to dust it. So I'm going to dust my hands and sprinkle it here, and what I'm going to do is punch this down. Why waste any? Take some plain flour maida and take this out as well. So using some plain flour maida, I'm going to take it out, knead it for about 2 minutes, dusting some plain flour maida if it is sticking too much, and then we're going to cut it into small pavs. I'm going to just knead this to make this smooth. So I'm going to weigh my dough so that I can make equal size balls. So it's about 500 grams, around 30 grams each, what is going to be the size of the pav. So I'm going to divide this. Practically you don't need to weigh it, just I'm doing it like so to get even sized. Now I'm going to take this and roll this like this. This looks a very small ball, but look at the result afterwards. And the last one, make sure to keep them pretty close. Now I'm going to cover this with a damp cloth and keep this aside in a warm spot for about 45 minutes or so that they prove up, and then we're going to bake these. Our pav buns are proofed for about 45 minutes. Now I'm going to brush some milk over it. I have also preheated my oven to 200 degrees centigrade 10 minutes ago. Now it's ready to go inside our oven. Be gentle with this, otherwise this will all collapse. I mean, all the air will come out. So now we are going to bake this for about 15 minutes or so in 200 degrees centigrade. Our buns are baked really well and they are looking awesome. Now I'm going to take some butter and spread it on the top. What will this do is this will make them soft from the top, as well as they'll make them shine. Hold the tin very well, otherwise you may also press one like me, like I did here. My bad, I pressed this little guy. No worries, I'll have that. Now we're going to keep this aside in a warm spot for about 3 to 4 hours. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just keep this aside until these cool down and then just dig straight in. So our pav buns are cooled and they have been in the oven overnight, so they have been little dry on the top. Always keep your bread covered so that they are not getting dried. Look at the softness, totally amazing. Now you just take a knife and run it over the edge. Oh my, look at that. Yum yum yum. So these are perfectly ready. Use it for pav bhaji, use it for vada pav, dabeli, anything you wish for. Look at the soft texture and the spongy taste. And here's my vada pav. I must say the pav is softer than the vada. Jog straight onto your kitchen, try this and let me know how do they go. You can find the text recipe in grams as well as in ml in our website cookingandcooking.in. Time for me to grab one more. Till then, do subscribe because we upload twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Bye.